guys. Today we're going to be talking about 3 things to get charge-offs off your credit report. So Michael, you're telling me that charge-offs is bad, but what even is a charge-off? Thank you for asking. So guys, a charge-off is when a lender, they just completely give up on trying to collect your debt, because typically a charge-off is anywhere from 100, 120 to 180 days missed payment. So basically they're just like, man, this guy's not going to pay up. So they end up selling it to any other company that's going to buy that debt from them. So what these collection companies do is they hit up the bank. They're like, hey, I see you have this debt from so-and-so. I can offer to buy it for XYZ. And they're like, man, I'd rather end up selling it for something than get nothing out of it. So they end up giving that and making it a charge off to that collection company. That's why sometimes, let's say you have a debt from Bank of America, but then a whole different company is asking you about that debt. It's because they probably sold it to that collection company. So that's basically what a charge off is. And that's basically how they go about doing it. So guys, charge-offs are really bad because one charge-off, just literally one charge-off. Let's say you have around 700, 780 credit score. One charge-off can drop you all the way from 50 to 150 points. So you definitely don't want that. Literally just one unlucky day, one, God forbid you can't make that payment. Just one will bring you down that many points. So let's say you were in the unfortunate event where you do have a charge-off or maybe multiple. There are some ways that you can go about to get them removed. These are some of the ways. So one of the first couple things, I would always start off with this first thing first. So one of the first things you can do, I would always start off first with this, is send a dispute letter and ask them to verify that debt. If they cannot verify, they have to delete it. Because if they have something on your record and they can't verify that it's from you, that it's yours, then they legally cannot say that you owe that debt. So the first thing to do is maybe they, messed up. They're humans. Maybe they didn't put it in the system correctly. The first thing you want to do is say, hey, verify this. If they cannot verify it, like I said, they got to delete it. And if they send you something else after 30 days, after you send that dispute letter, and they still haven't deleted it, send it again. And then you might want to talk to maybe some credit professionals to help you out and see why they haven't deleted it yet. Most of the time it's because they like to stall. They'll like to send stall letters and not want to delete it, but they legally have to do it if they cannot verify. So if they keep pressuring you, talking about, hey, this is verified, even if they say verified, ask them for the proof of the verification. So if they say, hey, I verified this, be like, what did you literally see to verify it? So never trust them. They could literally just be messing with you. So always ask for verification, and then even more if they do. So that's one of the first things. But like I said, if you want to make sure that first step is always done, you make sure that's done, and then you might get that removed literally that easy. If that's not working for you, the next thing you want to do is, do a pay per delete. So basically what you do is you talk to the furnisher. You don't want to talk to the credit bureaus because they literally have nothing to do with it. They just have the report there. You talk to the furniture. So let's say the collection company has been hitting you up to pay this debt. You hit up the collection company. You're like, hey, let's negotiate. I know you bought this for this much already, so can we do it for even lower? When you negotiate that price for the pay per delete, they basically delete it off your record. They basically take that balance off your record. It might still be on there. So what you want to make sure to do is when you negotiate that pay per delete, you want to have them writtenly sign that. Is that even a word, writtenly? No. So you want to see that in literature. So basically what that means is you want to have proof that they wrote it out that says, hey, so-and-so paid this debt off. What you do with that is, let's say you pay that debt with that pay per delete method and you still see it on your report. You say, hey, I literally have proof. You send it again. They say, I literally have proof that I paid this off. Please remove it from my credit report. So those are just some things you can do to get those charge-offs off, guys. Like I said, most times you get lucky. Let's say you have like a $5,000 debt. That's just an example, $5,000. If Bank of America, for example, I'm just throwing it out there, Bank of America, any other bank, whatever, I just use Bank of America because that's who I bank with. If they end up selling your debt of $5,000 to another collection company, let's say maybe for $1,000, well, let's say you owe $5,000, you got lucky. Now you only had to pay $1,000, and then you can maybe even negotiate more to make that $1,000 go to maybe $500. See how that works? So there's a lot of ways you can do to not necessarily avoid, but just smartly get out of that bad situation you're in right now. So always remember, guys, any bad situation can always turn into a good one. So make sure you look at the tips professionals are giving you and do research on it yourself to learn even more about it. Guys, if you want to see more videos like this, check out MJM Credit. At Instagram, we post a lot of videos, and if you need help with your credit personally, check out MJM Credit Consultants. Guys, our website is mjmcredit.com. If you need help, just hit us up on the contact us section. We'd love to help you if you need assistance in credit, or you could just shoot us a DM and we'll also help you with that. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching.